Hey, good morning, church. It's my goal, my objective, to put out a short devotional every morning during Holy Week. I want to do this so that we can grow closer together, unified as living stones, but also closer to Jesus. So with that, today's reading comes out of Mark chapter 14, and we're going to start at verse 3. Being in Bethany, the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at the table, a woman came having an alabaster flask of very costly oil of spikenard. Then she broke the flask and poured it on his head. But there were some who were indignant among themselves and said, "Why was this fragrant oil wasted? For it might have been sold for more than 300 denarii and given to the poor." And they criticized her sharply. But Jesus said, "Let her alone. Why do you trouble her? She has done a good work for me. For you have the poor with you always. And whenever you wish, you may do them good. But you do not have me always. She has done what she could. She has come beforehand to anoint my body for burial. Assuredly, I say to you, wherever this gospel is preached in the whole world, what this woman has done will also be told as a memorial to her." It's beautiful because there's a telling of an anointing of Jesus in the Gospel of John as well. And in this telling, there's some elaborations that I love because it says, the aroma of the oil filled the house. In both of these tellings, though, people get furious. They get frustrated. They get angry. She breaks the alabaster flask. She can't even go back and put it back together. She gave everything she had, and people didn't understand it, and they got upset. So there's three notable facts in both of these tellings. One is that there's a sacrifice that is evident to everyone around them. The second is it frustrates everyone around them. And the third is the king is in the room. So I want to ask you today, how does this apply to us? Well, I just want to encourage you that your sacrifice may not make sense to everyone around you. The things that God's asked you to do may not add up. It may not make sense. It may not even look good on paper. But the things that God asks you to do, you're responsible to do for Him. See, I've had it told me this way. Don't worry about the opinions of people who are not going to be standing alongside you advocating on your behalf on the day of judgment. On that day, there's only two people, you and the King of Kings. Each and every one of us one day are going to stand toe-to-toe, face-to-face with this great Messiah. And so I want to ask you today, on that day, are you going to have Him advocating on your behalf like He did here for this amazing lady? Everyone's upset and frustrated, but Jesus said, what she done is the right thing. I'm asking you today to evaluate, are you living your life in such a way? Am I living my life in such a way that's a pleasing aroma to the Lord? Live like you're accountable to Christ because the world needs your sacrifice today. I want to remind you that we as Christians have what the whole world needs, and it's our job to give it to them. Lord bless you.